Holy beings benefit all living beings by displaying their realizations in the form of books that can be studied and put into practice.
These books are not just words, they are Venerable Geshe-la's lived experience. They are his mind appearing to us on paper.
It first appears to my mind, then it is written down. First it appears to my mind through the blessings of Guru Samadhi Buddha Haruka. It is in fact my realization. Sometimes it is coming through my sleep. Then I wake up and it comes page by page. Also, I am thinking. Then it becomes clear in my mind through blessings. Then, when it is clear in my mind, appearing in my mind clearly, I write it down.
It is the way Venerable Geshe-la is presenting Buddha's 84,000 teachings that is absolutely unique.
There isn't a single question that we need answered in order to be able to make progress on our spiritual journey that we can't find the answer to in Venerable Geshe-la's books.
We're so fortunate to have these precious Kadampa books, these precious Kadampa scriptures, through which Venerable Geshe-la conveys to us the meaning that he understands in his mind, the truth that he sees with his mind.
Directly from Venerable Geshe-la's heart, from his own personal experience, we receive the most clear, effective and practical instructions on how we can solve all our daily human problems up to accomplish permanent liberation from all suffering.
When he was on retreat, studying Je Tsongkhapa's tantric teachings by himself, he has told us how he really believed Je Tsongkhapa, Guru Tsongkhapa, was appearing directly in front of him, talking to him, teaching him, and that he received the direct oral transmission from Guru Tsongkhapa. We are making an immediate connection with Venerable Geshe Kelsang Gyatso Rinpoche. He will appear for us. He will talk to us. He will teach us directly. He will empower us with his blessings to gain all the realizations of the entire path to enlightenment.
Especially these times, we would love to be with Geshe-la and that he can give us directly their advices. But we need to trust that he's giving us all the advices we need through his books. But the only way we can come to see our spiritual guide in his books is that we develop this special way of reading them, and that depends upon us. Depends upon if we want to see great results in our practice, we need to develop this deep mind of faith, believing that these books are actually Geshe-la talking us directly.
He will empower us with his blessings to gain all the realizations of the entire path to enlightenment, the unmistaken Dharma of Kadam Lamrim, Kadam Lojong, and Mahamudra.
That's a real miracle.
Reading alone is not enough. Because after we close the book, there's nothing. Unless the small computer, means like a Kindle or an iPad or something, or a book reminds us, nothing. Then after it's closed, darkness. Only if we've memorized the instructions and have become familiar previously, then we can maintain continually. Contemplation, reading, memorizing, contemplation, meditation with a good motivation. Because without memorization, nothing. If we have it here at the heart, then because we've memorized it, we can use it day and night, even during our dreams. It's so wonderful.
And in Oral Instructions of Mahamudra book, Venerable Geshe Kelsang Gyatso Rinpoche says, there are emanation scriptures just as there are emanation teachers, and so forth. In the sutras, Buddha says, in the future you will meet spiritual guides in the aspect of ordinary beings. You should know they are my emanations. In fact, there are countless emanation scriptures, emanation teachers, and so forth.
We can understand our Dharma books are the real wish-fulfilling jewels,
through which we can see the actual paths to liberation and enlightenment. His books are like light which dispels the darkness of our ignorance. And his holy Dharma books, they are like our spiritual guide, from whom we can receive the most profound and reliable advice.
If we take each instruction from each paragraph from our Kadampa Dharma books into our heart and put them into practice, we are always in the presence of our holy spiritual guide, and we can receive advice from these Kadampa books endlessly.
Our job is to internalize that meaning, to take that meaning into our heart. Not just the words, but to find the meaning of the words in our heart and allow our mind to mix with that meaning, just in the same way as the Venerable Guru's mind is mixed with that meaning. In this way, the Holy Dharma will come alive.
When Venerable Geshe-la gave the transmission of the oral instructions of Mahamudra, he said, if someone asks you for Geshe Kelsang's story, read them this commentary. That's enough. This is my experience. I'm telling the truth.
Meditate, or most importantly, practice according to the instructions of your spiritual guide. So we have a special connection with our root guru. We have a special connection with our precious founder, Venerable Geshe Kelsang Gyatso Rinpoche. Out of his great kindness, he is appearing for us and teaching us, guiding us step by step through his emanation teachings and books. Every instruction in our precious Kadampa Dharma books is to be taken as personal advice and put into our heart so that it can guide us in our busy daily life, help us become someone who's solving our problems through Dharma.